Hello, everybody, and welcome back to I Love You, Colonel Sanders. This is the second of however many videos this ends up being. Link to the first one in the card if I can figure that out. If not, in the description. So go check that out. We're going to continue. So last time we had just eaten the Colonel Sanders' fried chicken, and now we have to we're meeting him in like the outside area of the university. So you find Colonel Sanders outside standing in the quad. What was his voice? It was like, oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, and you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wowing with a big thought. You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavor. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do it better? Have you heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend to an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients in my secret recipe and expect to improve it. Oh, am I going to get a bad ending? A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinements. I didn't mean to let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Noelle. I'm headed back to class for next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. You'd better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't see you're desperately chasing after him. Oh, I didn't get a good end. I'm so good at talking. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. I'm still going to be Scottish, whatever. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. I don't know what accent this is anymore. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? As a team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Noelle. I'll prepare our station. Without a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for a friend. Duties can be a little awkward, but it's nice getting to pay. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Let's go Pop, because I think she had a crush on him. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm Miss Chef. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Yum, yum. Bananas are so good. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to ask grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. All right, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes two flints to make a fire. You got the idea. Which dish you should suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Oh, mashed potatoes and gravy? KFC classic. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Ooh, I'll go get the potatoes. Also, we have mood lighting, so just thought I'd mention. No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man, bitch. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no, geez, Van Van. Well, I'm over here crushing Noelle's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, armed full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Noelle was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fine fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing, as she positioned itself. Oh, she's an it now. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for my Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Ooh, turn into Colonel Sanders. I'm here to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? Oh, damn. We getting shady. You turn to Colonel Sanders, confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chooses me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took Noelle as my partner for this activity. I shall stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Noelle's natural talent or their loyalty. Yes. Also, props to pronouns, not assuming we're female, male, or anything in between. Love this game. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you a proud feeling and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute cordies, and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been on cooking autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled the potatoes in a perfectly creamy mashed texture. Plenty of butter and cream for flavor. Ooh, I should start putting cream in mashed potatoes. Maybe this game's on something. Your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows out of the mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Take me to your fucking house! Colonel Sanders holds out a spork for you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. This moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. Then you see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with such love and integrity? Hold on right there, Noelle. We have We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expected better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have potatoes, Faith?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes and gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised testicles of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Placed on a battle axe blade forged by supreme chef ancestors. What's his voice again? It's like, you've ignored me for too long. The end is now. It is I who will have the first bite and will look on all of you with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bit of his signature off his plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think it could be rushed. The octopus could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment and is immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd, and they are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has another vibe entirely. It's dark and a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Here, let's change the lighting because it's like nighttime. This is not flattering on my skin tone whatsoever. You know what? That's better. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way you find inspiring. And now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Noelle. There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
He's Texas now.
Oh, jeez. You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since then, I've been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, shut up.
Oh, his hair went.
Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We were talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
The spork monster is here to fight a hero. Oh.
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level.
Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see?
Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Oh, what will you do? Oh, attack? Yeah, I'll attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot grave. You take 1 damage. Attack. You decide to call on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with Love. 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Feeling threatened. Spork Monster from Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. This is not happening. This is not happening. Spork Monster is no quitter, but buffed up already. They go on the attack once again. Uses utensil. Oh, I take 2 damage. Attack, attack. Oh my god. Cook with Love. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster goes on ultimate attack. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pod Pie Power Pinch! Pod Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. Yes! You saved me! An injured Spork Monster steam spews into the night. Should we spare him? Get mercy! Finish him! No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Oh, attack. Ready for your final attack. You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction. Too real. Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Noel. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover to find the library card tucked inside. Last name to have signed out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping and as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down for your battle buzz, you realize the attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up as you tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there. Instructing your love dreams are weird. Oh, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Zzz. Oh, look at everyone go by. Oh my god, you've been ghosty boy. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were there memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spark Monster, she launches into a story of her own. I think I might like Pop. Huh? Like him? Like him? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. We gotta start talking after class. He's like a totally sweet guy. Not only that, he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he found especially super soldiers who all wear the same hat. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever ascend the University Cookie School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have a great idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why didn't he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, just as I said, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. ... So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wondering, this can't be good.
He told me about his passion for spices, secret spices. That man even gave me some to show me what he meant, and then big flavor, I have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them, and oh no. He was so nice, he even met me later. I cooked with them, and yeah. Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we seemed more in touch, like pen pals, and he would have to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt I'd be able to use much more. Fibber, cough. Please, 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 you know what mean the world to me. No one has known it came from you or Colonel Sanders. Should I make up a fake ingredient? Yeah. You quickly try to think of it, I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like something of witch poison, but what can you do? Eye of Newt, wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfied your curiosity, and she moves on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone you can't quite see. That's probably good. Before you can ask to confirm that she definitely was not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes. Oh, it's Colonel Sanders. He rides a horse? I mean, I'll be a horse girl if it means I can, you know. Should I stand back or run to him? I will admire his majestic glory. It's truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. Then he slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are struck by the sight of him, and you lose ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Noelle's just really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and smile, and as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad, like counterfeiting bad recipes, experimenting, summoning a demon. You try and peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop. Actually, I'm gonna get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. Jesus Christ, Ashley's eyes look demonic. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You kind of Ahem, it's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a good look at what they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice they haven't been studying the book. They've got popped pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins. Of course, he's trying to catch them in their mouth. We're playing, hee hee. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry. Meaty foot. Ooh. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Oh, poor Clank. Van Van jumps the attack, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These craves men are about to come to blows. I must think it must be over me. But I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't, honestly. What do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning class chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite food, the chicken. You want to pay attention at the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, after signing the Declaration of Independence, it was Chicken who signed the first name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Noel? Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Shimmering pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, however, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper triggered, it feels like you're tripping through the universe. My friend, ooh, this guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh, you must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I have some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, it'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy... You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, jeez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competition cook-off. The level of theatrics is these two off the charts. Yeah, you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Noel. What does that word mean? Does anyone know? Because I don't. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom. Finally, a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts in front of your face, flashing the word timer ready. Oh no. That's what I'm talking. Oh, and this is going to be timed. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds a solid foundation of conscience that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond was formed under pressure, now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy in one day, and now you're feeling you can impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. You think fast, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 100 Celsius? Yes. When it gets to rub my furry belly, let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need this season, so you don't know, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? Oh, isn't it like... Oh, it's 11. 11 herbs and spices. Yes. Heading in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've gotten basic steps, time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude? Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you, family dinner. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget. This same every day, you meditate on his advice. Draw energy from that place. Now it'll be great. So where does it come from? The small town where big dreams are born. Aroo! You try and shut the noise off of the inner. Focus on your cooking. Oh, what is the sound of success? Sizzling? No! Oh no! Don't make me get the spray bottle. Oh no. Next question. Oh, is out at the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Noel. He's actually cheering you on.
which would be awesome, except knowing he's making you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls are you? No! Oh no! Am I gonna lose? Which do you take? No! Colonel Sanders, get out! No! Oh no! You're really struggling to keep up. Next station, Ashley started complaining over elements. You lost a biscuit and stand as you do the crowd guess. Yikes! Oh no, I know I love nothing seeing a pawns utilize a kitchen battle, but something that makes a sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Will does. It's a good chef needs to be touching the dough, know it's properly mixed. That's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get... Oh. You realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in... What do you often find is the easy way to turn out much, much more difficult? Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was this close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Sir, surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Noel's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that lasts long and excellence. I was going to ask Noelle to be honored, but since you're injured, I'm afraid pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find delicately fried cheese croquette on top of a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and the petals of blueberry gelée. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you, hee. As he plays the sauce comer, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. I think I'm going to put myself between them. Reach out your apron and wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders, brushes me back. Oh no. Rude. Well, you know what? I'm mad. I'm gonna end it here. Subscribe, watch the other video, and the playlist is in the description. Rude. Like, this is the second time I've lost.